Hey guys, sorry for not posting a video. It's been way too long, but it's hard to make a video in good lighting when you work third shift because I would go to bed early so I could wake up early, and then by the time, even if I got up like at 3 p.m., it would be dark. So, kind of sucks. But this has been a long awaited video and I don't even know what to say or how to go about this video, but long story short, Dallas and I broke up. We broke up on our 3-year, 2-month, and 1 day. The only reason I remember the whole anniversary thing is because we broke up the day after our 3-year and 2 months. So it's gonna be a day that I won't ever forget, which is awesome. I'm just kidding. But we're still friends. I still live in this apartment. The guest room is now mine, and he sleeps in our old room. We broke up almost a month ago, and the reason why I'm still living here is because I told him that I would stay and help pay for the credit cards because he has 2 and I have 1 with him. And the one that we have together is the one through our bank that if we wanted to, like if it all came down to it and we really just could not live together, then we could just cancel it and get the money that, like, because we put money in the card before we got it, so that even if we were to struggle and pay it, we could just cancel it and it'd be paid for. But he's also got 2 other credit cards. My name's not on it, but I told him I'd help him pay them because I don't want him to struggle, because I do still care about him and I do still love him, but I'm no longer in love with him, and there's a huge difference. I guess they're going to be joining me for this video, but so I don't know if I want to put the total amount, but we owe $500 on the little credit card we have together, and then like $650 on one of the other ones, and then like $850 on the other one. And the reason why those 2 are so high is because we used one of them for the washer and dryer when we first moved to this apartment, and that was like $700-800. So, and then the other one was kind of more so his fault because when we broke up, he kind of bought a lot of stuff so that the house or the apartment that we have would look more like a man cave. So, whatever. But I'm still going to help him pay them off, and then I still have to save money. And I'm going to make another video, not sure when, but I'm going to make another video talking about what my plans are in the future and all that fun stuff. But I'm still going to be making videos on this channel. I'm not sure what exactly, but I'm not going to delete any of the videos because they are memories, and I don't believe in just deleting it because you're no longer together or whatever, like, because we still had great memories together. But so the main reason why we broke up, well, there's a lot of different little reasons, but we didn't have communication, we didn't have trust, and we were fighting all the time. Mainly because he was getting less hours at work, and we weren't struggling. We could still pay all of our bills, but we were living paycheck to paycheck, and that really sucks. So we were both stressed out, fighting all the time, and the trust got to the point where we would read each other's phone messages and everything like that. And it's not more his fault or more my fault. It's kind of like an in-between thing. So, yeah. And it doesn't matter who broke up with who. It just respect some of the questions that you probably are going to ask. Hopefully I can answer most of them before I post this video, but if you don't have trust and communication, then you really don't have a relationship, because if you feel the need to have to read someone's text messages or go on their Snapchat, that was like a big thing in our relationship because the opposite sexes were trying to talk to both of us. So we were both getting jealous about that, and it just leaded into a breakup. So they're so cute. We haven't decided yet if when I get my own apartment I'm gonna take both the cats. I really do want to because they're both like my babies, but they're both his as well, and the way I look at it is if we had kids together, I would be taking them. So, and I'm not gonna be like I'm not gonna do the whole like, oh, you can have the cats this weekend and that weekend. That's a little crazy. Like, that's just too much. But I don't want to separate them, so if anything, I'm not gonna take them at all, and I'll just let them have both of them, but I really don't want to do that because they are like my babies. I don't really know what else to say about it. I mean, I did start packing some of my stuff already because I do plan on leaving no later than like February or March. So you'll see like hauls for the apartment. I have a few things we still need to go through everything and talk about like what I can have and what he can have. I don't plan on taking much. I plan on getting new dishes and new towels and washcloths and little things like that. But that'll be in the other video that I'm going to talk about because I actually wrote a list of things that I want to get for my apartment, and I'm actually kind of excited to get my own place because the other thing that we were fighting about was one person would clean more than the other. Like, and I'm not saying it was just me or it was just him, but when I would clean, he wouldn't, and when he would clean, I wouldn't. So we were both being kind of lazy with that, which if you have a place with each other, you should come together and clean it together. But sometimes that gets hard when you both work different shifts and you just want to come home and be lazy. Everyone does. No one wants to clean, especially with my job. I clean my whole shift pretty much, so I don't want to come home and clean. Psst. She's playing with my tripod. But I know this video was like all over the place. It was really hard to live here for the first 2 weeks after we broke up because we were just so angry with each other and we were lost, and we still are, and I don't plan on being in a relationship anytime soon, especially since the person that I thought I was going to spend the rest of my life with, I'm no longer spending the rest of my life with. I mean, maybe later on down the road, if we're both more mature and stable and whatnot, then maybe we can get back together, but that's a big maybe because we both also like grew apart. Like, you gotta understand that if you're in a relationship for a long time, you're both gonna grow eventually, and if you don't grow together, then it's just gonna tear you apart. So that's what happened with us, and I'm trying not to cry in this video. I was doing good for most of it, but it does really suck that we were talking about having kids and we both got each other's hopes up way too many times on that. We both got each other's hopes up on a kid, and we even had like a list of names for if we had a girl or a boy, and we talked about how we wanted to raise them, and it's just really hard because I was ready for that. I thought we both were ready for that, but I'm glad we didn't rush into that and then have to deal with raising a child while not being together, because I don't want that for my child. I didn't have a dad when I grew up, and it's hard. It does change you, and not for the better. I mean, my mom was a great mom, and she raised brother and I as if she was the mom and the dad, so I do give her props for that and whatnot, but she did struggle. Every single mom does, but I give her props because she had her own house, her own car. She was working 3 jobs at one point just to support us, and I really do respect that, but I don't want that for my child. I want my child or child/children to grow up in the family, like in a family kind of, you know what I'm saying. But yep, that's all I have to say. If you have any questions, please leave them down below, and I will be sure to answer them. If they're too personal, then I will just let you know that they're too personal. I won't ignore you or anything like that. So please don't unsubscribe, because I will be still posting videos on here, and I might even still do challenges by myself. I'm not going to take forever to post. I was really upset with myself on how long I waited to post this video or make it, because I've just been working and packing and trying not to freak out, and it's hard. It's really hard. I wouldn't suggest living with your ex, but I mean, it's not horrible. I mean, we don't ignore each other. We don't stay in, like, one person stays in one room and the other person stays in that room. Leave some ideas for YouTube videos for me. I do want to do, like, my favorite YouTubers. I want to do the Bean Boozled challenge with Megan Roberts, because she's awesome. She only lives, like, I think 2 hours away from me, but the only problem is she lives across the border, so I'd have to get a passport in order to even go see her, and I don't have the money for that right now because I'm trying to help him pay the bills on top of the credit cards, and I have yet to even save any money. So I'm also going to look into another job, or a different job. But yeah, so sorry about this video being, like, all over the place, and I hope that I can do better. My brain is just, like, all over the place lately, and it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry it took so long to post. And I know a lot of people were rooting for us. I know we have less than, like, 100 subscribers, but there were a lot of people that were rooting for us to work out and have a kid and a family and whatnot, and sometimes it just doesn't work out the way you want it to. So alright, subscribe if you haven't. In case you can't tell, Dallas is playing video games in the living room, and that's why I'm in my room recording. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video, and give it a thumbs up if you liked it. I know it's going to be probably hard to like a video that's about a breakup, but at least we have a plan and we're being adults about it and whatnot. So